Cult of Chucky. That is my next review. This is the 7th Child's Play film, the second one to be straight to DVD right behind Curse of Chucky. So what exactly is Cult of Chucky about? Well, it was kind of confusing by the title, but then of course at the end they do kind of explain how things go. So the film actually starts off with Andy Berkeley, that's right, the young boy from the first Child's Play 1988 and the second one 1990, to all grown up. He's on a date with someone. Well, it turns out this woman ends up Googling his name, and what happens is that she finds out about his dark past with this Chucky doll here. So the thing is that at first she seems okay with it, and then all of a sudden she's like, you know what, Andy, this is creeping me out, I can't do this. So he goes home to his exclusive cabin, seems like in the woods. So the next thing is that we actually see a group of people in an insane asylum. Brad Dourif's daughter, Fiona, is back as Nica, just like she was in the other one, and they're blaming her for the killings of that previous one, and now that's why she's actually in this insane asylum. Well, there's a doctor that says, okay, we're going to take you from out of this hospital to another one where there's no cameras, you have a little bit more freedom, but still respect the rules. I get that. The thing is that this film, just like a lot of horror movies, follows a path that it was predictable in its own way, and freaking confusing in other ways too, because you're like, why is it called Cult of Chucky? What exactly is going on? I will give Dan Mancini, the creator of Chucky, from day one he's been with this character all the way up until now with this movie, that, you know, you think one thing, you know exactly what's going to happen, and he actually puts everything that you think upside down on its head, and it goes another direction. And I really thought that was interesting for what it was. But my biggest thing was I really did not care for a lot of these characters. Now you're probably going to think, oh, you probably like the main characters and that was it. Well, I didn't like a lot of the side characters were just there to die, like a lot of them are. And I hate that sometimes. I want a little bit of a background story on some of these people. No, someone's just crazy or a psychopath in their own way. You know, someone thinks they're a ghost. Even Nico, there were times it was just so boring with her. I felt like she didn't have a lot to do. I cared for her in Curse of Chucky, but in this one they really didn't care for her that much. I really cared. I thought Brad Dourif always brings the good to Chucky, I guess. Andy Berkeley was really the only character I really liked. Every time I saw him on screen, I was really happy. Yes, Jennifer Taylor is in it too. She's back in this film. And there were times there were some cool things about them, but with her and all that, but overall it was just like she was okay too. But I mean, the whole film could have been a lot better. It just almost did not feel like a real Chucky movie. They tried to do something different. I get that you always try to do something different, but I gotta say, 9 out of 10 times it does not work. So I was very disappointed in that, but that's just me. I am going to say one thing that I don't think too many other critics have talked about on YouTube, is that there is a minute scene at the end of this film. I'm not going to give it away, but there is something after the credits. As soon as they reveal a particular character in this film, someone completely new, all I can say is fucking A. I was very surprised and shocked about that. So do I recommend this? For Chucky fans, yes. For people who are just like so-so with Chucky or doesn't like Chucky, don't even waste your time. This is definitely more for fans. I'm a fan, but I was expecting this to be a lot better. Honestly, I think this is almost as bad as Child's Play 3 when Andy Berkeley is in the army. That's just me, though. So this was my review, Cult of Chucky. Like I said, this is the 7th movie in the series here. And thank you guys so much for watching another movie review here. And as always, stay awesome.